Taxi vlog 279. What? Already? You giving me a call? I didn't even start my vlog yet. Sheesh. Where is this place? I think I know, but I want to make sure because I don't want to end up going where I'm not supposed to go. Yeah, There it is, 32B6. B6IS. There it is. Charles. Yeah, okay. That should not be too incredibly difficult. Anyway, hopefully I can tell you something about... What am I doing? Hopefully I can tell you something about my week before I get there. Well, Monday started off kind of slow, and it was sluggish, and lights on. Okay, now I can see. But after midnight, all the other cars kind of disappeared, and because there were few cars on the road, I managed to do quite well. And then the Tuesday night was kind of slow too, until after midnight, when in the morning hours I started to get some welfare recipient kind of people. Just because it was Welfare Wednesday. I think they made Welfare Wednesday a week early this month because next month is Christmas and they got a Christmas bonus or something. Anyway, a lot of these welfare people were taking cabs in the morning of after the Tuesday night. So the Tuesday night started really slow but ended up okay. However, a lot of it was Interac, so I didn't have much cash on after the Tuesday night, but I had a lot of Interac overs. Oh, excuse me. I've been eating pea soup. Cindy had put some pea soup out for me. And, oh, no, my windshield is fogging up already. Okay. Well, we're not quite there yet. So, that was Monday and Tuesday. Now, Wednesday night was also pretty good. It was a steady night, and it worked out all right for a Wednesday night. I managed to do okay, and then you got more just disgusting people because of welfare. And you know, they make demands. They want the radio on, and they want more heat, and they want the windows open, and they want blah 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 blah, and then they're loud and crude and fuck. No wonder they... No, I shouldn't be judgmental, really. I should not. But it's hard not to be sometimes. Okay. So we gotta go maybe a couple blocks from here. Oh, there's a little ice patch on the road. Looks like it's gonna be cold. I brought my winter gloves again. I haven't taken these out for years and years, but last night I knew it was gonna be cold, so I brought them out. My winter gloves. They're deerskin. They were bought by an ex-girlfriend of mine, like 10 years ago. She gave them to me for, I don't know, was it for Christmas or something? Anyways, yeah, Wednesday turned out really good. And you know, I'm almost at the place where I'm supposed to pick someone up, so I'll tell you about Thursday, which was last night. Maybe a bit later, maybe a lot later. Oh, here's the street I'm looking for. Let's see if we got the address right. What is the number here? Something 08. Oh, it must be right here. Must be right on top of it. What is the number on this house? This is the address I was sent to, and the lights are on and the door pops open. So, talk to you sooner. Well, I just had two quick ones. Dropped two young girls off at a new restaurant downtown. Actually, it's an old restaurant with a new name. So, Cindy and I tried it once. What? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll go get you. They're gonna keep me busy tonight, I can tell. I have to go to the rest to... Oh, okay. It shouldn't be too difficult. Anyway, last night was pretty slow and quiet. There were a couple times I waited 2 hours for a trip. And it was cold too. I had the engine idling and the heat on in here just to stay comfortable. And like I said, I went to sleep a couple times and I was just watching YouTube videos. In fact, I was watching long videos about space aliens. I think it's Ancient Aliens. I was watching a few episodes of that last night because I had seen all the videos, the YouTube videos of my subscription. So I was just watching some mind candy, some nonsense to pass the time. And then, you know, it was getting kind of late. It was a few minutes to 6. And then I got a call to a little house in an industrial area. You know, one of those little houses that the industrial area grew up around. And I got sent to this house. And I didn't have a phone number. So I went and knocked on the door, and this girl hangs her head out and says, "Okay, I'll be right out." Good, you know, so I got back in the car where it was warm, toasty warm, and this girl comes out and says, "I'm going to the airport." It's like, I doubled my money right there. I had like $45 for myself before her call, and I got another $50 for taking her to the airport, so I more than doubled my money. Oh, here's a customer right here. Talk to you sooner. Just had this somewhat crazy woman in my car. She was waving at me frantically when I was on my way to a call, and I picked her up, and then she said something about her bag being stolen and that she left it in a cab, and it was taken from her, and it's got all her phone and all her stuff in it, and she has to go to the general hospital. And so I took her to the general hospital, and then she's got all her stuff out of this other bag, and she's trying to figure out where her bag went to, and she's telling me that she's giving me a fictitious address where she was picked up from. I said, "Look, all I need is the address where you picked up from and where you were taken to, and was it one of our cabs? Are you sure it was one of our cabs? Did you get the car number that your bag was left in there?" And no, she didn't get the car number, and she didn't get, she doesn't know. She said the driver was Indian. Well, that doesn't help really, because, you know, 75% of the drivers are Indian. And I say, "Are you sure it was one of our cars? It could have been another fleet." And she says, "Can you give me the phone numbers for all of those companies?" I said, "Look, I just have the phone number for our company. Here, I'll give you my card." And she's got half her stuff out of the car and half her stuff in the car. And she finally manages to get me the money together. And it's like she's keeping her stuff in the car. And it's like, "Look, you know, I gotta go. I have other things to do. I can't just sit here with the door open, you know, waiting for you to get your stuff out, and you know, you freaking out and spazzing out over something that I can't help. I'll call our office. I'll try and find out if one of our drivers knows anything about a bag that went missing and ended up in his car, and that's all that I can do." So now the message is out for the whole fleet to find a bag that this woman has lost, allegedly. And it was kind of sketchy because, you know, she was going to see her boyfriend at the hospital, and it's the only place safe from these skeezy people, apparently. So I really don't know what's going on there. I think there are some drugs involved, either dealing them or using them. I'll get back to you. Now it's the end of the night and I'm kind of bagged. We're here at the old car wash stall once again, and the night turned out okay. I had mostly good people. I only had one request to put the radio on, That wasn't too bad. I was able largely to avoid the early Christmas parties of the year because I played residential areas. So I just mostly got people who were going home from, their friends' houses and stuff, and avoided the downtown and never had anything to do with that. Quite a few people, including other cabbies, have said that as far as the Friday night goes, this one was kind of lame. Well, I'd say it was kind of lame after 4 in the morning. It was kind of slow now. I went to sleep a couple times. Feel like sleeping again. Didn't get much reading done. I made some decent money though. I connected very well, and can't complain. You know, a couple $100 in my pocket. I'm happy. I'm gonna really enjoy my weekend. Hope yours is better than mine.